I did do the black part of this, but nothing else. We have the shield. Shield is currently still unpainted. We have his weapon, still unpainted, and we have his face. Absolutely tiny. This is my thumbnail. Very, very small. I did do a little bit of the hood, but that's it. And the last time I painted, which is now like 2 weeks ago, dude. Embarrassing. I painted the base. So ultimately, this is all gonna get glued together. Mr. Lionel is gonna stand over here. His face is gonna be here. He's gonna have a sword, a shield, and it's gonna look really cool. It's just that it's all extremely tiny. Yes, this is the base. So last time around, I started painting the base, and that's been a little while. I should leave him headless? No, we're gonna give him a head. Let's play a little bit of Hearthstone Tavern music, shall we? Hearthstone Tavern music. I always like the Hearthstone Tavern music. I think I'm gonna continue onwards with the base some more today. Specifically the little servitors, or I don't think that's what they're called actually for the Dark Angels. Whatever the little guys over here with the cloaks are called. I want to relayer some of the cloth to make it look a little bit less messy, because some of it is kind of a meme. And then we want to highlight with some Watchers in the Dark. That's it. I want to highlight with like a bit of a brighter color of purple. Maybe go one shade brighter than those two actually. Still, we'll have to see. Gotta shake it though. My paints have been sitting around for a couple weeks too, dude. All right. Do you think I can still know, or I still know how to hold a brush? Probably not, dude. Your paint vibrator feels abandoned, Lowko. It does feel pretty abandoned. I haven't used it in a while. I only use it when the paints like properly separate. Alright, so I want to relayer most of the flat cloth. Like all of the flat pieces of the cloth, that is. Yeah. Just to make them look a little tidier, because it's been a bit of a mess. Try and stay out of the recessed parts though. At least be relatively accurate with it. I'm gonna be playing some Warhammer with some buddies this Thursday. Yo, nice. I've been lurking since this morning. Happy to see you paint. Nice, Faradol. Yeah, I've kind of missed painting. I don't know. I've just been very busy playing video games. Don't make fun of me, chat. Haha, he plays video games. What a nerd. Blade has friends. Yeah, he's flexing right now. He's flexing that he's got friends. We get it, Blade. You have a social life. Jeez, dude. He's got friends with similar hobbies as his. That's the craziest part. Can you believe that? Looks like I still remember how to hold a brush. Sick. Didn't forget it entirely, at least. Bottless has 400 friends. You've got 400 friends in the stream right now, dude. You've got a friend. Okay, sorry. Try and ignore all of the recess bits reasonably well. Especially in the areas that are like up facing, we want to have a little bit of a brighter color. So I'll start with a relayer like this. Then we'll introduce some proper highlights. You're volunteering with organizations? Oh, okay. Yeah. With the fires? Are the fires still ongoing right now? Or is it all over already? Or already? Is it finally like not as garbage? There's new forest fires? Or like new fires in California in general? It's all pretty contained, but there are new ones? Okay. There's some in San Diego now too? Okay. Dang. That's crazy. Stay safe out there, guys. That sounds terrifying. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of news. I don't read a lot of news. I purposely try to avoid a lot of it, because it makes me sad. So maybe some of this is very common knowledge, I don't know. You're drowning in Warhammer instead? Warhammer is less sad. Just sad for your wallet at times. Just like the Emperor intended. Okay, trying to get rid of some of the splotchiness here. Is this the lion? Yeah, it's the lion, Sebastian. I've been, you recognize him from the base? Very nice. That means you're committed. I'm still relatively early in the painting process though, because there's a lot to do with this mini. It's a tricky mini to paint I've found so far. It's not a very easy job, but I'm gonna introduce a little bit of this brighter color. A little bit of tone variety, I guess. I think I may want to actually go like one step brighter than these two as well. Mostly as like a bright spot, you know, like a couple of these edges. A lot of areas here that could use a little bit of an edge highlight. Make them slightly less pink. Yeah, I did. It looked cool, dude. Somebody shared a really large machine that they painted yesterday. Like one of the knights in the Discord group chat. That thing was kind of amazing. I don't remember whose username that was. That thing looked insanely cool. Dude looks familiar. I don't paint real You don't paint real Warhammer because your wallet can't handle it. Yeah, I try to paint things to as high a standard as I can paint them, so I don't go through minis particularly quickly. I feel like I get decent, like the ratio of hours of enjoyment to the cost is not so bad for me. But if you paint very rapid, you know, armies or whatever, and you just kind of, it can get very expensive. How big is my backlog right now? Well, I got a lot of stuff for my birthday, so I have a bunch of really cool minis that I do want to paint. But we're in no rush. I don't really consider it a backlog, dude. It's a log of like potential miniatures. No, dude, it's amazing, sis. I've got so many cool minis to paint, genuinely. I mean, I'm not against trying out the Warhammer tabletop. Maybe one day I will. Haven't really had the opportunity for it. You find it really, really fun? Yeah? I feel like once you're like kind of like part of that community, it's also got to be really enjoyable, right? Because you see the same folks to play the games, show off what you've been working on, and hang out with some people. I feel like if you play a lot of Warhammer and you paint a lot, right? Like it's also like kind of like the perfect like introvert's hobby, because like there's a little bit of human interaction. Like the ratio of hours painting to human interaction is like a 10-to-1. You know, like there's a little bit of human interaction at the end of the tunnel before you go back to your cave. To paint more miniatures? Yeah. It only works if there are actually more people that play locally. You had to bully some friends into it? Fair enough. Yeah, I don't play with my miniatures, I just paint. Painting is really fun though. It's so nice how like, we have like, you know, I wanted to stream for about another hour. I like that you can just kind of paint for an hour, clean your brush, call it a day, continue some other time. Does it take up a lot of space? Trying to get some highlights on the Servitor Bro over here. Get a little bit of color variety in there. His hood definitely needs to be a bit brighter though. You play every other week or so? Okay. You have some friends that are really into it too? So are all your friends like recently into it too? Because you just recently got into this, no? That's pretty cool. No, I didn't, sis. I defeated the final boss of Black Myth Wukong. And Mickey was like, perfect, here's another 100 gift subs. Absolute madman. Yeah. Very, very generous. Hey, Cookie. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I've been watching you on YouTube for ages. Time to put the Amazon Prime to good use. Hey, thank you. Welcome, welcome. I think I'm gonna go one step brighter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like one step brighter. Maybe get a little bit of the bright color like pure, like the pure purple. See how that looks, and then maybe we'll go like mix in a little bit of like an off-white. Try and put very thin highlights in the very brightest locations. Hey, thank you very much, Eris. Welcome. Thank you. Another Twitch Prime subscription. Very nice. Look, do you sell those after you finish painting them? No, 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 I don't sell them. I put them on a shelf and I let them collect dust. No, it doesn't really make sense for me to sell them either. I really like making them. And the amount of hours that I spend on them is just, you know. I think it's very fun to just paint and keep them around, you know? There are definitely people that commission paint though. That's what you do, Zimming? You commission paint? Okay. Do we have some Wild Rider around? A Wild Rider around? Alongside the others? I'm not sure what a Wild Rider is. Oh, no. We don't talk about the dunked miniature. But yeah, it's still around. I'll definitely see Fear Dragon in May. I have to make sure I don't forget bringing it. I'll have to make sure. I'm working on an Adeptus Mechanicus army right now. Yo, let's go. I knew you were a man of culture. Now that I see you paint minis, I gotta confirm. Yeah. I love painting minis, dude. I've been into it for about a year now, so I'm relatively new compared to many people. But it's been a lot of fun. I feel like the results are also getting pretty good now. I wasn't too clean with the first minis, but we're getting there. Trying to think of where the light would hit primarily. We need some bright spots in those locations. Not so much in the others. What's up, Thort? What's the Lions thing in the 400? Lions thing in 40k, he's a Primarch. So he is basically the leader of an army. He's a demigod. What's his specialty? Murdering people. Being a prick. That's his specialty. My favorite Primarch from all the books that I've read so far is Fulgrim. He's a real prick. The Emperor's Children, yeah. Yeah, I can show you some of the finished ones. The one that's close to me, and I can kind of grab it without having to get up too much out of my chair, is the Harbinger. This one I painted a few months ago. The Harbinger of Decay. Careful that I'm not gonna drop it onto my palette. That would be sad. There's a little sight. Got a little bit of a watery base type of thing. How many have I painted now? I mean about one shelf's worth. I want to mix in a little bit of an off-white. Make like a slightly brighter color. I think the Harbinger of Decay is one of my favorites, yeah. I've been really liking... I really do like how that one turned out. Just mixing in a bit of off-white to make like a paler purple. For the brightest spots. The sharpest points here. You don't have internet yet in your new place? Oh no. You have to use 5G? Are you okay, Papuch? No internet? Just data on your phone? Hang in there, dude. You're very not okay. Oh, shit. Life is suffering, man. Yeah. Confirmed. Is the internet like a basic human right or something in Switzerland? I feel like it is. Should be top priority, dude. Food, water, shelter, internet. What's up, Mohammed? Hello. You like this a lot? It is fun. Going over it now with some very thin paint. Trying to smooth out some of these transitions. I've not used the Vallejo Express paints, no. I've just used the Citadel contrast range, but I'm assuming it's relatively similar. Okay, I quite like how that guy on the left over here turned out. So we got, I may do some more highlighting later on, but I'll let him dry for a little bit. Obviously the cloth only, we got a lot of details that still need to be painted. Vallejo in general is considered to be excellent though. They recently did have some drama with worker conditions. I don't really know the ins and outs, but the quality of the paint is considered to be good, yes. No, that was something to do with minimum wage and like, I'm not exactly sure. But I believe they fixed it. So I know that like management changed some time ago, and apparently new management wanted to make more money or something. I don't really know. You left your Cat 8 cable at your ex's place? Oh no, bro. You gotta go back. You can't leave the Cat 8 cable, dude. You're good for like what, 10 gigabit? Maybe more. No, I think it's more. Isn't Cat 7 10 gigabit? Nobody needs Cat 8? It's a flex. He can now mention it on the internet, Sysadmin. Come on, dude. Maybe it means it's a catheter? Oh, a cat aether. Ah, hold up. Yeah, if you left that at your girlfriend's or your ex-girlfriend's, you also need to go and pick that up for sure, dude. That's embarrassing. I have a Cat 7 cable for my computer setup, mostly because I needed to run a cable through a wall, and it had to like be drilled through a ceiling and everything. It was a bit of a hassle, so I figured I'll future-proof it. The difference between like the Cat 7 and like what was it, like 6E or whatever, was like €2. So I figured we'll go. So whoever like lives in this place in the future will still be able to enjoy internet in its full glory. Higher number equals better, guys. Come on. You didn't know there was anything better than Cat 6? Oh yeah. Are you making fun of me for having a Cat 7 cable, Papooch? All right, buddy. Gotta be a little careful. All of this is very small. Are you making fun of me for future-proofing me? Like my own home system? I mean, come on, man. You sound a little jealous right now. Yeah, you're pretty jealous. Is that what's going on? He's just jealous of your cable, Papooch. The one that you have to go and pick up? You know that cable? The one that you have to go and pick up? Awkwardly. The music we're listening to is from Hearthstone, dude. It's incredible. Very whimsical. You know, I could go pick it up, but we're not on bad terms, but you would rather not. Yeah, no, I get it. What this is, one of the fellow system admins over here is making fun of Cat 7 cables. What are your feelings about Cat 7 data cables or network cables? I feel like the sysadmin is being entirely unreasonable here. I mean, if you need it, shit, I don't need it. Nobody needs a Cat 7 cable, but still. More internet speed equals better. That's how that goes. I don't make the rules. I know there may be very little real-world improvement at a certain point. Can you really tell the difference between, like, I don't know, say you have a 1 gigabit connection and now you get a 3 gigabit. Can you tell the difference? But it's always better. You have a speed test from your old place? Oh yeah, you had a 2.5 gigabit connection at home. Jeez Louise. Oh, the paints I'm using right now are regular Warpaint Fanatics. Yes, these are not speed paints, you're right. I have quite a few of the Games Workshop contrast paints. But I've only used those for the base here on some of the sections. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the watchers there for now. I need to go and dry brush, I think, most of the base. So I need to add some highlights to a lot of it, and I think dry brushing will probably be the easiest. I think this will be the only dry brushing I'm gonna do on the entire miniature. But for the dirt, it just makes sense, and for all of these other details, we can use some of that too. So we'll maybe layer a couple of different colors. I have a small dry brush right over here. Let me see. There are some things that give you the maximum speed. Yeah, Steam is pretty good. Steam is known to give you pretty good internet speed. Google Drive generally is very fast. YouTube servers that I use for uploading are very quick. YouTube servers actually do take full upload speed. I cannot get any faster internet in my place though. Tiny, tiny, tiny amount of paint. I'll use a couple different layers of it if I need to. Just want to do, trying to catch only the raised areas here. Trying to avoid the rope. Probably don't need to worry too much about hitting the gold here, but we'll try and avoid that too. Skeleton I can hit like this. Honestly, I can kind of just take the whole base if I'm being honest, even the metallic parts. Because I want to have like dirty, rusty metallic parts here. So if I just hit them with a dry brush like this, it should be fine. Dude, Blizzard music is always good. You can criticize Blizzard for a bunch of stuff, but their music department always does an insanely good job. Same for their cinematics. Oh yeah, you can use actual dirt and foliage and stuff for mini painting. Absolutely, pretty common actually. Although I have heard some horror stories of people that don't properly like. So say you take a bunch of dirt from your backyard and you glue it to a Warhammer base. You really do want to make sure that you have nothing living inside of the dirt. Yeah, you're supposed to put it in the oven on like a low temp for a good amount of time to kill any, you know, things that are probably living inside of the dirt. But that is definitely a thing. You don't really want mold to grow on your, you know, finished miniature base. So people generally bake it. Glad you could bake it, Uther. I feel like this works really well, guys. Little effort. Maybe we should go one step brighter though on some of the stone. Gonna take a little bit of this brain matter beige, which is a very bright color. Don't think it'll be too bright though. Mostly just want to use it on all of the broken pieces and stuff. Using a dry palette just to work it into the bristles, wipe off the excess. So this is just for some extra highlighting on all of these parts. Doesn't matter if it gets on some of the dirt. Matter of fact, we can add some extra lightness. Some extra bright spots. Should do the trick. I like dry brushing sometimes. I don't use it that much anymore, because some of the texture is a bit of a meme, but... it does create some really quick... like, most of this is gonna be hidden anyways. And it's the base of the miniature, right? It's supposed to be a bit grimy and a bit dirty. I don't really want this sort of texture on the armor of the guy. Because I feel like that just isn't a good look. But over here, can't complain. This is just a little moistening pad, so I don't want to have like dry brushing with a completely dry brush is not ideal. So this is just like a little sponge that absorbs a very small amount of water. If you dip the brush into the water, it's gonna start smearing, and I don't think it's a good effect. Just a little bit of moist. Just the smallest amount of moist. More moist is not better. Write that down, Chet. You stop saying moist, Lowko? It's a good word. It's the correct word. Okay. So we got some highlights onto the skeleton. I think this works quite well. There's a lot more details onto the, like, on the base. Especially like the scabbard or whatever the guy's holding, whatever it's called. But that is not a bad start. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I can really glue them down yet though, because there's some of these areas that will be quite hard to reach. Especially the backside of the... yeah, I think we need to wait a little bit. Patience. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. I'll take a tiny little bit of a... maybe like a bright silver type of color? No, just like a gold color instead. Yeah. Just to add a little bit of a shiny touch to some of these metallic details. This is a slightly brighter tone than the base coat. Does the lion keep a pet lion? Memes aside, he does have a beast pelt on his back. So in the story of the lion, he slays what is called the Calibanite lion. which is one of the beasts that basically was roaming his home planet. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the pelt of the beast. But I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm gonna relayer some of the cloth over here too. Yo! Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. So I don't really like how the texture of the cloth on the face of the skeleton, like the hood of the skeleton. It's not terrible, but... I'm just trying to think what color would be most accurate. I used a contrast paint for it. Maybe like a very dark brown. I think a very dark brown probably works. Just a little bit of relayering. I think that's dark enough. Just to try and smooth out some of that texture. Doesn't need to be perfectly smooth, but yeah, this color actually works. Sick, Lowko. I just looked at it and I looked up my color setup and it was like, bam! That's the brown we need. Color matching with my eyeballs? Sick work, eyeballs. What is this, Lowko? This is a proper nerd hobby, dude. Don't tell my friends in school, I'm gonna get bullied. Oh wait, I don't go to school anymore. I forgot. Okay. Skelly Bro over here is looking a little bit nicer. He does have a tiny little hood over here. I would like to add just a very skinny highlight. Like there's like a little hole in his hood or whatever. I feel like that needs a little bit of a brighter, very thin line across it too. There we go. Inside of the hood. Yeah, I don't hate that. Basically, I paint until I don't hate it. Paint until you don't hate it anymore. I did spell Johnson correctly, yeah. It's Johnson without an H in the name. I mean, the fact that the guy's name is Johnson is kind of insane. All of the other dudes on Caliban, so his home planet, have like, I don't know, very... I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's almost like a Roman name. They have a lot of interesting names. And then their like leader is called Johnson. This is one of the problems with Games Workshop names, I think. I don't think they intended on him to be a... Caliban is gone. Well, that's a spoiler. He's a little pissed off. Oh, there is actually a typo in the title of the stream. Anyways, Don't look at it. Okay, I'm gonna try and add a little bit of a gold highlight to the gold. Make it look extra shiny. Yep. Yeah, the Ultramarines are more Roman. I'm not exactly sure what the inspiration for the Dark Angels is, lore-wise. Roman is probably not an accurate description of it. I'm not sure, but all you guys have very fancy names, you know? And then there's a guy called Jonson. Arthurian? Is that what it is? Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. That looks way shinier. I don't know how obvious it is on stream, but it's reflecting a lot more light. Pretty smooth.